Stram.
Stram.
I can't be too loud or I'll upset the cat. So it's fine. Okay. High quality stream. Impromptu stream as well. We'll have to come up with a giveaway.
Oh.
Because it's an impromptu stream.
You can bet on how the colony is destroyed.
Oh, yes. There's so many good options. We'll wait till we see if anyone shows up. So, we're going to play... There's four. There's four. I can count. Starting scenarios. Like default. You can make your own, but we're going to start with Crash Landed, because that's like the basic classic Rimworld thing.
Sounds good.
And then there's different like AI storytellers. So I think we'll go on classic and go for like medium difficulty.
the classic Rimworld experience.
Yeah, so classic is there's like a super chilled one, and then there's which can still be really difficult, but it just gives you lots of time between events.
Okay.
So
I think we'll need that.
Yeah. Or there's full random. True random. So even on lower difficulties, you can just get screwed over. So we're going to go for classic because that's got an actual difficulty curve, and we'll go for like the experienced strategy gamer on their first game of Rimworld and experienced Rimworld who want breathing room. Yeah.
Sounds good.
And
I think we'll be more than capable of screwing ourselves over.
Yeah, and we're not going to
need an AI for that.
So I'm going to generate a world. I don't know if I need to pick our starting location before I can get you in.
Right.
We shall see. We shall see.
Well, I have in the multiplayer section, it does have you as a clickable, as it were. It does say you are currently not in multiplayer.
Yeah, okay, so I think I need to start the game, then open it to multiplayer. Well, I've got a little bit of frame drops. Interesting. I think that's okay.
Standard.
Yeah, it's very standard. I mean, it's not that bad. It's fine. I'm just seeing if there's anything I can close. Okay. So we've got the world. Oh, you'll be able to see it on the stream actually. So we need to choose the starting location. The different places have very different experiences. I think you'd enjoy it if we started somewhere like with maybe large hills or like small mountain sort of situation, because that gives you like pre-made structures to work with.
That's always good.
Yeah. Hey Ramatharu, how's it going? I haven't spoken to you in ages. Yes, multiplayer Rimworld. We can impart all of our best wisdom. Now,
He's here to learn.
He's here to learn. He's going to be a good student. So I think we should start with like hills or mountains, because I think you'll just enjoy that more.
The hills and mountains are always more comforting.
Yes, I know your brain. Because it's fundamentally very similar to my brain.
I want to hide under a mountain. That's the safest place. Everyone knows that.
Relatable. So relatable. Okay, so there's different biomes we can start in. There's rainforest. We're not the whole globe. Most of the globe is empty, because otherwise the game will lag to shit.
Yeah, and we wouldn't use it either.
Yes, there's no need. So there's marsh.
I don't like marsh. I think that's been well established that I do not like.
So all of the terrain types have all this information. So you can see the average temperature, growing period, which can be important. Yeah, everything's Dwarf Fortress if you try hard enough. Rainfall, how can you forage, can animals graze, types of stone. There's a lot of stuff. Average disease frequency. It's just it's a small number, but it's more important than you think. It's worse in so this is sort of rainforest. Arid shrubland.
Yeah.
See, much less disease. It doesn't look like a big deal, but it is.
No, I mean obviously it's all cumulative as well.
Yes.
You keep rolling those dice.
It's all gonna go wrong if you keep rolling the dice. So we're gonna. I think for our first game, it's not my first game, but I'm bad. We'll do a nice forest somewhere around this sort of area in like in a nice forest. So now you see the skull and crossbones. We don't want to be super near to those.
Oh yes, the red ones.
All of these little icons that you see are other settlements, so we can see here our relationship with them.
Okay. Very important. Do these previous settlements, do they have flags? Like, have they been able to legally claim this planet?
A flag?
It's very important.
I think the refugee empire, Shattered Empire, probably have a flag.
Oh, that's a shame.
I know. Yeah, near a road is good. Near a road is good. So we want to be near a road. Honestly, rivers are kind of just inconvenient, but I said we don't actually want to be on a river, I don't think.
Really?
I don't know. Ramathari, you're probably better at this game than me. Do you? We haven't played it together, but do you have suggestions in chat? I think rivers are inconvenient to build around, and we can just make alcohol, so like whatever.
I mean, also is a big thing.
Hey, Ian.
Oh.
So.
Like all through history, rivers were a big thing. That's where all big cities are.
Yeah, we don't want to be historical, right? And a last point is we can come back to the world map. We can send expeditions. We can have multiple colonies.
Oh, okay.
So that's nice. So there's this ancient highway here, which has very fast move speed along it. So right. I think this spot here is kind of nice because it's next to the highway. It's like that little bit of the highway that comes off is just for us.
Yeah. We're that important. We have a stop on the Imperial Highway.
Thanks.
Yes, good. Take Amazon's money.
Thanks for the Prime. I love Amazon's money. I'll get desensitized to that jump scare eventually, and I'll have to change the jump scare. Blackfire Gaming agrees that rivers can be inconvenient. Good. I'm glad someone agrees with me. Rivers are inconvenient. Let's go for here. Is my verdict.
Well, that sounds good. So what's that like sort of little brown squiggle on it? Is that hills?
So yeah, that's the mountainous. We could go for any permutation of squiggle. It doesn't mean anything. The type of squiggle. They'll all just be mountainous.
Just the presence.
Yes.
Okay.
Maybe on this corner.
Yeah, no, that seems good. So is that single hex the buildable area that we have?
Yeah, so we'll get that hex. It's not hexagon shaped once we're in there.
Right.
Don't question it. It's it's a little cold, and is this one marginally warmer? No, that one's colder. Okay, this is the warmest of the three.
Marble's always nice.
Marble, yeah, let's be fancy.
Ah.
Okay, and growing period, remember this, 6th of April, May to 6th of September. That's going to be important.
Okay, April, May to up to September. Just so happens I have a pen. April, May.
Yeah, trolley, nothing matters. The highways are free resources. Yeah, I like being next to the highway. We can go harvest it if we want, but I like having them because I don't want to build on them.
Dig up a road.
We could
social.
build on the road to build like ultimate trade post, but it just doesn't feel right aesthetically.
No.
Okay, so
You would never dig up a road.
You wouldn't dig up a road. So now we're going to spend ages randomizing our people until they're good.
Yeah.
You get it. I'm glad you get it.
I don't think we should have someone called Tony Pickpocket in our colony.
No. Tony is a pickpocket. A 16-year-old pickpocket.
I don't think we should have a pickpocket in our
Staggeringly ugly.
Wow. Cult child?
Yes, cult child. So
What ship were we on?
we were on an interesting ship. So we want to get some good team skills. You can see at the bottom, like, we need someone who can do plants. She can do plants, but she can't do anything else, so that's not ideal.
Yeah.
And she's a nudist, which I'm not sure about having. I mean, she's not bad, actually.
The area is probably going to be a bit too cold for naturism.
Yes, it's a bit of a cold zone. So these stats, the passions here, the little flames, you get small flames and you get big flames, which means they learn faster. It's a very significant bonus, so it's worth having. Let's do a little randomize.
Do they all get flames?
The flames are randomized. Some of them get better flames. So there's a trade-off between having like a high level but no passion.
Yeah.
So this is this one we got Pushka. We can name them after people in chat. That would be fun.
Well, she seems very capable.
Yeah, having high level plants is good. We need someone who can do plants. And she's not good at cooking, but she could learn if we needed her to. Ideally, we wouldn't. Medical and intellectual as well. It's pretty good.
So we kind of want. So we want the biologist, the planter person. Do we want a crafter? Do we want a builder?
Yeah. So we need someone who can do.
Fighter?
You kind of need most of these. Given that we're starting in a mountainous area, having mining is kind of goes hand in hand with construction.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're like, clothing. How dare you make me wear this flak vest when I'm about to get in a firefight? I'm gonna throw a tantrum. Like, this is the worst.
Reasonable.
Construction 10, shooting 11. That's pretty good. However, stab scar, aching, pain. Reduces the efficiency of her left leg. And slow learner. That's pretty bad.
Oh, that seems like a problem later on.
I think not. She's really good at shooting in construction, which is nice, but she's incapable of like doing half of these.
Yeah, no, that might be like a good start, but then she'd be a drag on the colony.
So this person is I don't think we'll take them, but they are a region known master at taming animals. So there's like a build there.
Okay, harness the indigenous wildlife for our own gain.
Yeah.
That's already. So is there what's the top limit on the numbers?
So I think it's 20, but we don't expect a 20. 20 is like very extreme. If you hover over them, you can see 14 is master, 10 is like skilled professional. At about level 10, maybe level 12 plants is when you like unlock all the plants.
Right. Okay. That's interesting. You could go for a very. I assume animals can be used for food.
Combat.
Is it efficient enough?
They're not super efficient for food, I don't think, but they're not bad if you get like something you can milk or like something you can. There's pack animals which are good for trips. You can like release the dogs in combat, which is normally dramatic, if nothing else.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's not super useful, but it's interesting. Artery blockage in the heart. No thanks.
Wow.
I don't need that.
Yeah, you've got no chance.
Okay, this person needs to have construction. I don't know if we'll keep this one. I'll tell you what. We'll swap you down here into the left behind area so we can randomize and then come back to you if we want.
So these left behind people, are they just
I think if you're not being a filthy tryhard, you can like just choose out of the original 8 without
right,
pressing
okay.
randomize.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good idea.
This person is talented, but in skills we already have.
Which person? Remember, I've got the delay as well.
Sorry, yes, you got stream delay. I don't think the stream could handle. We're dropping frames, so I don't think I could
Yeah.
handle
No, that's
streaming
fine.
to you as well. Pre-patch Muffalo. Have they patched Muffalo? I misread that as dogs are also the goodest birds, and I was like, okay. Yeah, like this person is very talented. I think this lady's been replaced because she's just. Admittedly, she can't do intellectual. Psychically hypersensitive, tortured artist, jealous. Okay, you're seeming less appealing.
She feels like she's gonna like snap at some point, and
Yeah, she's a real like double-edged sword. She's very talented.
yeah.
Really good with animals, medical, social, so good. But she's got all these old wounds that make her less efficient in various little places. And she's got all these bad traits.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah, she's gonna kill someone. And with all that artistic talent, probably craft them into something. Someone will just disappear one night, and there'll be a new statue.
Okay, so this one, once you catch up with the stream delay, we've got a greedy, pretty psychopath.
Okay.
With a talent for cooking.
Do we really want a psychopathic chef?
We need a chef. The thing is, Gavin, we need a chef.
Is she gonna...
I like him.
What does psychopath do in this?
So, no empathy.
Right, good.
Can do morbid meditation focus. Interesting. He doesn't mind if others are butchered, left unburied, imprisoned, sold to slavery. Honestly, it's a pretty good trait given my playstyle.
I have to say, I suppose the fact that the chef has no scruples is probably going to be useful in a survival situation.
Yes. If he has to butcher another human, he will not feel bad about it.
Oh, we've got to kill someone. Okay. Do you want that well done? Or medium rare?
He apparently loves boom wrap pizza. His childhood was as a pizza lover, as pointed out by Ramatharu.
Can we make pizza in this? Is that a food?
I don't know if we can make pizza in this. I've never been that advanced.
I think we should set ourselves an ambitious goal, a personal objective
making
for
pizza.
Robert here, that he has to make pizza.
That is a good goal. Okay, we need someone who can do construction. Potential. Good at shooting and melee. You don't really need both, but I respect it. Construction and mining are like fine, but can't do anything else.
Well, construction mining will be a fairly full-time job, though, won't it?
Yeah, and I mean, we don't have anyone else who can shoot.
So if she is forever building and mining, and then obviously when things go wrong, she can take over the defense.
Yeah, and there's always like hauling work and stuff to do.
I think that'd be fine.
No pizza without mods. Don't tell us that, Dorkling. We need something to keep us going emotionally.
We're never going to get that far anyway.
It was a trick. Hold on, let me just check my stream. Stream, what are you doing? What's
It
happening?
seems to be coming alright for me.
Okay. Is the stream alright for everyone? Because... Oh, it's outputting in 720p. Interesting. I forgot that. I must have changed that on like one of the days when my internet was being pants and never changed it back. Interesting. That's fine. Yeah. Okay, so everyone, it's that magical time of year where we're doing some giveaways. Surprise. Guess now. You've got, while we set this up and start the game, to guess How is this colony gonna end? What's gonna happen? Like, how are we going to die? Or maybe we won't. Maybe we'll keep going until we sort of get bored.
Overwhelming success is an option.
Oh yeah, overwhelming success is an option, but how do you think it's gonna go? This is gonna go for us. And in the meantime, I need to figure out the multiplayer. Host a server. Oh, feck. Steam. Yes. I don't know if this is a good idea.
Aha! I now have a join option.
Nice!
Join.
It ends by me eventually listening to chat and doing a dumb but fun thing that could go horribly wrong, and it goes horribly wrong. Poorly is... you gotta be more specific. You gotta be more specific for the giveaway.
Like, it could be, sort of listening to me to do something and it going horribly wrong.
Yeah, Blackfire Gaming says fire, which is reasonable. I gotta write these down.
Connection did time out, but I'll try again.
This might be a bad idea to have me host. Oh, you're just making a comment, thanks. Dorkling says heat stroke and hypothermia. Unlikely, but it could happen. I can't believe no one said overwhelming success yet.
It's disappointing. Like, good at games.
Listening to chat.
Not necessarily this one, but... or any others that come to mind at this moment.
Hey, we were good in Phasmophobia.
That's right, yes.
We're really good at that.
We hardly ever die.
It's true, we hardly ever die. That is a true fact. Okay, let's have a little... We're gonna spawn down here, but let's have a little look around at the map. That's an overwhelming success for you. That's true. That's true. I would be proud as well if I did that on a stream.
Oh, it is saying that it is waiting for the host to accept.
Oh, jeez.
So
oh, accept. Yeah. Gonna work.
Was that it?
I have accepted.
Oh no, mod definition mismatch. Mismatch.
This is a really nice map, isn't it? Dorkling. Okay, well, we'll
I'm restarting.
Okay, if it doesn't work, we'll hit a be right back screen because we got these fancy be right back screens.
Oh.
I know. So chat, this is a really nice defensive position here that we've got. Love it. This is like the best map I've had.
It's because of me. I'm a good luck charm.
You're just a little good luck charm, are you? Just cute. It's cute. We've got the special tree. Cut tree. Do not cut tree. And
Join. No, it's still coming up as oh, you've got royalty.
oh.
As a mod, I do not have that.
Oh, I see. Right. We'll be right back. One sec. It is, yeah, it's a stream, Rico. Rico, you gotta guess how this is gonna go down. The other guesses are fire, heat stroke and hypothermia, and listening to chat. Can you change your vote to insects? Yes. I will change your vote to insects. And we'll be right back while we figure out how to set this up.
It's easy as that.
We did it! We did it! We're back! We did it!
Hooray!
Hooray! Okay, so here's our people. Now, first task, we're gonna click on them because I've forgotten which one's which already. We're gonna go to bio, and we're gonna see who's got the good shooting. So which of these has the best shooting?
Looks like diver.
So we've got on the ground, we've got a rifle, a pistol, a revolver to be precise, and a knife. Who should get what? This is a victory.
So Nugfar looks like our melee person.
Yes.
Should get the knife, and Diver should get the rifle. Which leaves the revolver for Pushka. I think that would be the optimal.
So I've sent them all to do that, and that's the start. So I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. This like area on the left here, you see where my mouse is kind of circling?
Yes.
Great little defensive area for us to build inside.
Oh, yeah.
Just very, very nice little safe area. The only thing we might want is this geothermal here.
Is that free energy?
Yeah. Once we've got the tech. But there's one here as well.
Is this this sort of brown area? Is that mountains? Is that hills?
Yeah, so this is all solid hills.
Oh wow. So we've even got with these walls here and this like choke point where there's a bear.
There is a bear.
There's a grizzly bear.
We need someone dressed in lime green and hot pink. That's beyond our technology.
Excuse me. Unfortunately, that is the door.
Okay, bye. We are playing royalty, yes. So I'm gonna go and set up some basics. Gosh, I don't know how to play this game either. Guys, we have to pretend that we know what we're doing for when Gavin gets back. We're gonna cue some trees to be cut down. Ah, fuck. Okay. So we need the initial structures. What are these? Steel walls. I think we're just gonna claim those and have them. Those are gonna be deconstructed, I think. There's no need for steel to be wasted like this. How do you got Z levels? There are no Z levels. That would be great though. Make Diver a profit. I like it. We'll decide. We'll decide who gets the special royalty stuff. So what is this? This is slate, and this is marble. Fancy. So in terms of this is less secure. This side. So where should we put rooms and stuff? That is the question. Maybe we just start with them at the back. Expand this to be like squarish. Yeah, if we make that square-ish, that's like a good starting structure, and then we'll pop some walls on. And I think that's fine for like an initial building, because we can work with it as is. It doesn't need anything else done. And then once we've done that, so we're going to subdivide it probably later into like a workshop thing, and we'll need a kitchen. And we also want to start the food growing early. So we'll get it all started, and then we can show Gavin when he gets back. What's the fertility? 100%. Zone. Growing zone. I guess we'll have some by the door here. Now we need gaps of, does anyone remember the gap that we need to stop blight from spreading? I think it's 4. The mods are really good. Well, we're doing a multiplayer mod now. That's pretty intense, a multiplayer mod. They basically all work. That is above and beyond. There was no need for that. What difficulty are we playing? We're playing like a very standard Cassandra classic. We're being a little bit we're being a little bit basic because, you know, it's his first game and I'm bad at the game.
Oh, that was a bad time to return, wasn't it?
So I've made a little initial building I've designated over here. So it's gonna take a while to do all the mining. Mining is quite slow, but it'll be usable up until it's all mined out, and then we can think about life.
Yeah.
And we've got this little growing zone here. And I was just asking chat, but they haven't told me the gaps that I need to stop crop blight from spreading between fields. We need a lot of space if we want to prevent that, but I think it's worth it because it's really screwed me over previously.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So I think if we leave a gap of 4, that's what my brain is telling me is the correct gap.
Yeah.
If I am
Well,
wrong,
that sounds good.
so be it. Then we will suffer the consequences of me being wrong. So we're gonna set up fields.
Big area.
Yeah, turns out you need a lot of food.
I do
Who
like
knew?
food. Food is a big thing.
Gavin personally needs a lot of food.
Yup.
That's why we're gonna make a big field.
So what? Pizza in one field, chocolate cake in another.
Yeah. So this will be the pizza field.
Yeah.
By pizza, I clearly mean corn. So
you make pizza with corn.
we've got different plants here that have different like yields. Corn is the most food per like day and space, but it takes a long time to grow.
Okay.
So we'll have maybe 2 big cornfields so we can harvest them, but we're gonna need some food sooner than that'll be ready. So we'll do maybe 2 potato fields and 2 rice.
Does blight, does it work on the type of fields as well? The type of crops? So, would having the potato fields at opposite ends of our plantation area make sense?
No, it just all dies.
Just all... okay.
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Ramatharu. You got my back. You always got my back, girl. Like, she's always got my back. Gap of 4. I believe it. If it's not, I will hold you personally responsible. How many hints do you want? Some. If I ask a question, how's that? If I ask a specific question. So yeah, we'll just maybe unpause and let them get to it a little bit. There is a bear.
Could you just cover the bear situation? Yeah.
So the bear, like, animals are pretty chill in this.
Okay.
Oh, we have got a Labrador Retriever. This is our dog.
Ooh.
There you
Cass.
go. Cass, the dog. So if we try to hunt the bear, it will probably not deal with that well.
Right.
It's got an artery blockage. We'll get it eventually. It's only got 95% blood pumping efficiency. So
Wow, how do we know that?
I don't know. With our alien spaceship surveillance eyes.
We scanned that bear and we discovered it's got a heart condition.
You're right. If you win the giveaway, because I'll have taken advice from chat if blight kills all our crops and we starve to death.
Ooh, yeah. No.
Yes, we can name the dog after you.
Yes, the more things in game that are named after chat members, the more they can be blamed.
Yep.
That's-
The more we
that's
can
better.
shout at them.
Yep.
So I think we just leave the bear. If we try and attack the bear, it will probably murder us. So
Can the bear destroy blocks?
yes, everything can destroy blocks, Gavin.
Oh, okay. I was going to
So
say,
when
can we
we-
not just wall it up and have a pet bear, and then when we get attacked, we just
I mean, we
release the
could
bear?
try and tame it. I think if we fail. Yeah, no,
Shame we didn't have that.
No, that's not a good idea.
No? Oh, okay.
You see the little pop-up in the top left when I try and tame?
I don't see any pop-up.
If you try and tame it, you'll get a little pop-up.
So I'm okay to click tame at this point.
Yeah, you can click tame,
No handler can tame grizzly bear.
and 10% chance of it going on a rampage every time we do it.
Right.
So
Templeton's not that bad.
Let's not risk it.
That means we can try 9 times, and then we won't try the 10th time.
It's true.
That's how maths works, isn't it?
You bet the bear's gonna eat Ramathara within 3 days. Is anyone taking that bet? I'm not taking that bet.
We haven't got enough giveaways for that.
There are not enough giveaways on this planet. So there's a bunch of things we can hunt for food, but there's not. So if you press wildlife, you can see all the things on the map.
Wildlife, yep.
Everything on the map.
Oh yeah.
So you can see over next to the grizzly bear at the top, this creature is a predator. When hungry, it will hunt smaller creatures, possibly including people. So
Yeah.
as long as we don't slaughter the rest of the wildlife, and we build like walls, we wall ourselves in early, it should be fine. The wildlife, the rest of the wildlife will kind of eat our crops, I think, so we're going to need to block them off. And the percentage chance is the chance of them fighting back when we try to tame or hunt them. If you try and like hunt a deer, it just runs away while you shoot at it. It's not a threat.
That seems reasonable.
And 2% I think is pretty acceptable.
Oh yeah, definitely. Well, we're gonna have to.
Yeah, we have to. But we cannot process the food yet. So first things first, we get the building and the crops. Get them all going. And we'll work on a like room for crafting. A bedroom. Eventually we'll want bedrooms for all of them. And it's one of the easiest ways to make them happy is big bedrooms.
Like personal bedrooms or okay.
It's one of they'll get like a big mood debuff from not having one.
Right. I mean that's reasonable. Everyone likes having their own room.
And they don't like sleeping on the floor or in the cold or outside. They're really picky.
Yeah. For survivors, it doesn't seem like a good start.
Yeah. So
I've got a bedroom.
You can see on their mood they've got initial optimism and extremely low expectations.
Is that what's that under? Needs? Health.
Yeah, so that's under needs.
Yes. Extremely low expectations. Excellent.
You can see that Gnufka over here is puking. That's just the cryosleep sickness. He's gonna be okay.
I mean, are you medically trained?
Yes.
Do you know that? Are you just
I know
saying
that bear has a clogged artery.
That's very true.
Eat without table. They hate it when they eat without a table.
Well, I can appreciate that. I did go on at some length about floor sandwiches in Zomboid.
Oh yeah, I've been editing that. The floor sandwich saga. Just, never ends.
But it's a floor sandwich. It's not sanitary.
You ate it anyway, though.
I did.
Not sure we're gonna get. No, I don't think we'll get as far as jetpacks somehow.
There's jetpacks in this?
There's all sorts. There's like cybernetics. There's psionic powers. There's like a lot of crazy stuff. If you look at the bottom, research.
Yep.
Just have a little explore. So we can brew alcohol.
Ooh.
Drug production. That's big. Often ill-advised.
No, I don't see that ill-advised. You need
it.
You gotta have something to live for. Flat screen television.
Yeah, if you up through like microelectronics, jump packs maybe. That seems close to a jetpack.
Okay, we have a new objective. A jetpack-based pizza delivery company.
That's it. That's us. Goals. Can we rename people in this? Yeah, sure. We got 3 characters. Do we have a mod for that? Do you need a mod for that? We do not have any mods except multiplayer. And what was it called? Harmony? It's a prerequisite for multiplayer.
Yes. Remember, you can't spell harmony without harm.
I like it. Okay, so I've told...
the wall is complete.
Yeah, I've told them to put a roof on it, so they should be doing that.
Yeah.
Now, because Blackfire Gaming is shouting about 8 without table, I think we're going to start with a basic little table.
Good. I approve.
Good. Good, good.
I do. We'll have a lovely little picnic area, maybe.
We'll make it... Oh, we can make it outside. I didn't even consider that. So actually, why don't you place the table then? So architect, furniture.
Furniture, yep.
And we're going to want a wooden table and some dining chairs or stools. Dining chairs are better, but slightly more expensive.
Right.
But I think we can do dining chairs.
A 2x4? Is that big enough? Oh, is that too big? That's huge.
Yeah, 2x2 is right.
Okay. If I will... We need more wood. Let's have it.
Okay.
Should we have it amongst the crop fields?
Yeah, that's nice. And then we'll put some chairs around it.
So it'll be stools, I think. Can we do it like a bench, or is it just like little stools?
We just have like dining chairs. That's the best ones. I think I'm gonna make. We've got a Nilkrod name request, and I think that's gonna be the one who's like good at shooting, Diver.
Nilkrod, our gunner.
Yes, Nilkrod has the magic gun. Start with a basic grand meditation throne. War crime. We haven't done any war crimes yet. Have we done war?
Maybe.
Oh,
maybe
the 40k Space Marine death from above jetpacks are war crimes. I would accept that.
I know, but the delivering pizza. I don't think delivering pizza is a war crime. I suppose it depends what's on the pizza. If it's pineapple on the pizza, that is a war crime.
It's grenade flavored. New lovers already.
Oh, that's nice.
Aww. That means we get to save on bedrooms. That's big in
Even
the
better.
early game.
Shove them all in together.
That's a big early game.
We're
Efficiency.
that kind of colony.
I hope neither of them gets eaten by the bear, because that would be
I suspect
unfortunate.
they would be very upset if their
They-
liver was
they
eaten
would
by
be
a bear.
sad, yes.
Right. Okay.
Yes. So I've queued up over here a wooden stonecutter's table.
Oh yes, yeah.
I'm thinking we'll have a little initial. The initial rooms here will be like production and stockpile kind of rooms.
Yeah. The vault, as it were.
Yes.
The most secure room.
Yes, we don't have to lay it out like that, and we might want to change it later. We'll also very promptly need a freezer. That's gonna take a while, so.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Actually, I'll make a stockpile now.
Well, we can utilize some of these little
Yeah,
indentations in the mountains.
We've got this whole little area to use, so we'll decide. Nilkrod does have an annoying voice, yes.
Standard. Is it worthwhile blocking up these little gaps into this larger area?
Yes. So what I think we're gonna do is, you see this stonecutter's table?
Yes.
We are going to use that to process the chunks of marble lying around. And then we'll use the marble to build the walls around here and reinforce them.
Good.
Because wooden walls are flammable. Raiders do things like blow up your walls.
Right.
So having a few layers of marble will significantly help.
Are the 500 slate 500 for these existing mountains? How much is 500? Is 500 a lot?
That's if we harvest it, like its durability.
Okay.
That's good. I think that's more than you get with constructed walls. Like these steel walls down here are 300.
Oh, right.
Steel is very useful, so we're just going to deconstruct these when we got some free time.
Right. Very good. And also, I've noticed there's a heal root plant up here.
Yes, so we
That sounds
can
useful.
grow healing plants. And maybe we should start that. That's a good shout. Because what's our growing season?
It is the 6th of April to the 6th of September.
So, if we don't grow stuff now, it is currently the 11th. So, if we don't queue growing stuff to happen now, it will not happen. Get some smoke.
So, I assume what they've done is just amalgamated the months down into 6 months in total.
They've squashed it down. I don't know if they even. Yeah, I think it's just one. It's 1 month. They just skip some.
Oh, right, okay.
That's just the seasons, I think.
So, what I'm kind of asking is that half a year? Is that?
That's it's spring.
Right. Okay. So yeah, so we definitely need to be planting.
If you hover over the date and time in the bottom right, you can see the season and month.
Oh yeah, into 4 quadrums.
Yeah, I know.
Okay.
Yeah, I
April,
really
May,
appreciate
spring.
that.
August, September, December. That's August for some reason just.
It just gets you.
Yeah. That's it. I will forever be referring to July and August.
Yeah.
As August now. That's it.
I like December because it's just like when it's deep winter and I haven't seen the sun in ages and I have no idea what time it is. Like that's what it feels like. It feels like a mushy kind of month.
Yeah, it's the cold bit.
Yes. So it's been a good first day. Like Pushka over here has planted a lot of stuff really for day 1. I'm pretty impressed.
Rice plants.
Yeah, so we've got the rice one's growing fast and they're pretty good. I mean, they grow at like a fine speed.
Yeah. What's happened? Like, why is it not in neat rows? Why was this random?
They are neat rows. Look, they're each on a square. It's 1 square each. Well, look, you're gonna have to wait for hydroponics.
So these are rice fields, and the other growing zones, are they not allocated yet?
They are allocated. So you can see if you click on them at the bottom.
Yes.
There's corn plant, potato plant,
potato,
corn, and then these are mostly heal root.
Oh, okay.
And then a different kind of
Smoke
healing
leaf.
with the smoke leaf.
Also very important.
Very important.
It's not just a case of surviving. You've got to have a reason to survive as well. There's got to be some quality of life.
Oh, we're gonna put
The bear's asleep.
We're gonna put beds in here. We're gonna put beds inside the building. It's too late. They've already fallen asleep outside, but they might choose to sleep inside.
It's good for their backs. That's what we'll go for. It's intentional.
Yeah, it's good for you.
So, this bear is asleep.
Yes.
If we were to sort of stab it now,
it would wake up.
But,
it would no longer be asleep. If the bear's making you uncomfortable, we can take action now to resolve the situation. Would you?
I worry somewhat that the action would result in the situation becoming worse and creating the situation that I fear.
Possibly. I don't know. So we've got Pushka here has a revolver, but it's a terrible shot, so it's not going to do much. Nilkrod is a much better shot. It would be a lot of responsibility to kill the bear solo. We could sort of jank around with our wooden door, taking pot shots at it, but it's not reliable.
Right. Well, okay. Well, we'll leave him for now. Perhaps can we name him?
Yeah, sure. What do you want to name him? We can't name him without taming him, but sure.
Perhaps if he was named, I'd feel better.
Well, we can give him a nickname. Benjamin.
Benjamin the Bear.
Yes.
Benjamin is a very unthreatening name.
Yes.
I'd be happy with that too.
We could give it an even more unthreatening name, but I think then it would kind of circle round into being threatening. Like if we called it Cuddles.
Oh yeah, you're into horror movies.
That's a bit sinister.
Yeah, you might as well be a bear clown.
You want to change your vote to connection problems? How bad is it? How is the
It does seem okay for me, but I'm only glancing at it every so often.